I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands and organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? Fed with the same food, hurt by the same weapons, affected by the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same summer and winter as a Christian or a Muslim is? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, do we not revenge? If we are like you and the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian or a Muslim, what is his humility? Why, revenge. If a Christian or a Muslim wrongs a Jew, what should his sufferance be to Christian example? Revenge. The villainy that you teach me will go hard, but I will be the better instructor. This video today is in the memory of Abraham and Zoya, two people that I met almost 10 years ago. They were Holocaust survivors. I went up to Abraham, who was 92 years old, coming out of a kosher market. And we talked, and I talked. And he said, you know, Daryl, here I was. And it brought his youth back. He was like a 22-year-old man standing in front of me. And he said, I loved my machine gun because I killed those Nazis. He climbed out after they murdered his relatives, many of them in a ditch. He climbed out at dusk, swam across a river with his uncle after he climbed out of the bodies, and he swam. And he joined the partisans in the woods in Poland. And so did Zoya. And this goes to you, Miriam, and also Aaron. And you know, when I watch the fighting on TV with, the Israeli soldiers, and I even see it here with the tattoos all over their arms, don't you know? Oh, it's modern times. This is for Zoya, for Abraham, for Miriam, for Aaron, and for all those millions of Jews who were desecrated by putting a tattoo on their fucking arm. And I could say fucking because our president of Trump said it, and his deputy secretary of defense back in 2017, Patrick Shanahan, said it too. The F-35's fucked up. Now I'm going to redo this poem. Etched without consent. And remember, those of you who are tattooed, may God have mercy upon your soul, because what you did was desecrate what God has given you. And now I go. Etched without consent by DARYL GUBERMAN. Do not cut your bodies for the dead or put tattoo marks on yourselves. I am the Lord. Leviticus 19:28. We were told, from Sinai's thunder and the desert flame, our skin is sacred, formed in name, not to be carved, not inked in pain, but whole and clean as we remain. No mark of grief, no tribal scar, no ink to chase identity far. We are who we are, by soul, by breath, not by steel or dye or shadow of death. But then the trains came, and Auschwitz opened its iron door, the Torah silenced by a distant roar, and those who bore no marks at birth were numbered down, stripped of worth. On trembling arms and shattered trust, they branded us like cattle dust. No mitzvah kept, no Sabbath flame, just digits scorched without a name. The Nazis knew what we held true. The tattoos desecrated the Jew. So they took the verse and made it scream, turned holy flesh into a scheme, a parody of covenant, a cruel defile. They stamped our faith in prison style, not as rebellion, not as choice, but to erase our God-given voice. Yet still we live, and every Jew who bears that stain carries Torah through the pain, a walking scroll, a human psalm, a testament both fierce and calm. So if you ask why we don't ink, it's not just law, it's how we think. Our skin remembers what was done when flesh was marked beneath no sun. I am the Lord, he said it clear, and even now we hold it dear. For though the world may brand with hate, we wear his name, not man's dictate. So, I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions, fed with the same food, hurt by the same weapons, affected by the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian and Muslim is? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And you wrong us, do we not revenge? If we are like you and the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian or Muslim, what is his humility? Why, revenge. If a Christian or Muslim wrongs a Jew, what should his sufferance be? By Christian example and Muslim example? Why, revenge. The villainy that you teach me will go hard, but I will be the better instructor. My number is 203-556-1493. And this goes to you, Abraham, and Zoya. And Miriam, and Aaron, and everyone else. And this goes to my great-grandparents who were marched down to the end of town in Poland and killed by white men. For those African Americans who really want to know. They had to change a machine gun because it heated up so much that it stuck. So they changed it and killed 11,000 people more in total. My Hebrew name is Mordecai Leib, warrior lion, named after those two people who got marched down to the end of town with their kids and all the rest of that and other relatives. 203-556-1493. And just remember, for those of you who have those tats, may God have mercy upon your soul.